one of the things we've been telling you we're going to be doing on Balls Visual Radio, which hopefully we'll get to a point where we're going to be doing it for 2 days a week.
Yeah.
But for now, we kick it off at 1 day a week, is Wingz of Change.
My baby.
Tell us a bit about the Wingz of Change, Nicole.
Well, we're going to go out with one of our wings every week.
Yeah.
Hopefully Ashwin or Brayton. And we can get other wings and other celebrities to help us as well and just do a little bit of good in somebody's life that's struggling.
Absolutely. Change somebody's life with the Wingz. And the whole Wingz thing, it's something that we're chatting about with the Z. So once again, it all falls in line with our Put a Z on It campaign, where we ask you to put a Z on it. So chatting to Ashwin, and it was a concept that he's been working with as well, and we kind of put the whole lot together to say, well, look, from the point of view of using the radio station to try and help people that might need help in one way or the other. The Wingz of Change, where we get our top quality wings, and Ashwin being one of them, Brayton another one, but there's so many others.
Yeah.
Plus not only rugby but soccer as well,
absolutely.
Maybe hockey. And they'll go out with you every week, and we'll find those people that need some help. So if you know somebody that we can help on the radio station, doesn't have to be sports related, but we've got a lot of top quality sports people and people out there that want to help out, then let us know. Just drop us an email at live@balls.co.za. Remember, it's a balls with a Z. live@balls.co.za. Tell us a little bit of background to your story. And we could be contacting you or that person or both of you and sending Nicole and one of our wings out there to maybe help out in whichever way possible. And it doesn't have to be, as I said, it doesn't have to be sport. It doesn't have to be medical related. It can be anything where you just think, it's not happening and we need a little bit of help or a bit of a nudge here. And also, other people that might be listening might also be able to step in and help as well. So today we want to launch it because I was contacted a couple of weeks ago, quite recently, via your contacts of your dad.
Yes. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Hey?
Yeah, and the Grand Central Motors guys to say, look, we're doing a golf day at the Els Club, who are big friends of ours, and we'll be hosting our Wingz of Change golf day later on this year. We'll tell you more about that. And we did the golf day a couple of days ago, Ingrid. It was on what was it, Tuesday night, eh?
Tuesday.
Okay, just come nice and close to that so we can hear you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. And at the golf day, you guys raised money for 2 charities.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about them.
Okay, well, the one charity was hospice, and we actually raised about 15,000 for them for the day.
Okay, you're going to get nice and close there, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. We haven't actually calculated completely, but one of the good things that we like to do is also, like I say, support our community.
Yeah.
And we've raised it for the hospice and obviously towards the charity, for a child that needs it. And I think your cause was also very close to our heart, and we thought, seeing that we are supporting another charity, we'd like to get involved in the whole treasure, the trust thing that you're doing.
That was the Mark's Trust.
Yes, Mark's Trust.
And that's the key here, because, whatever the charity and hospice and all that, it might not have anything to do with what we're doing today, but Mark's Trust certainly does. So we've got Ingrid there, and we're going to speak to Dion in just a moment. But what has happened subsequent to, obviously, the golf day we had for Mark and the amount of money that was raised there? The thing is, with the way things are progressing with Mark, and obviously so many people having had 660,000 Rand being raised for Mark at the golf day, there's a good chance we won't use all of that cash for his treatment. And please God, we don't have to use all of that cash, because if we do, that means it's going to be a long process. So what we want to do is, once Mark's stuff is sorted out and covered, we want to take the rest of that money and help other people. And that's where we want to combine with Ashwin and people like that on the Wingz of Change. So today we are sitting here with Ingrid. You're representing Grand Central Motors, right?
Yes, that's
okay.
Right.
We're based out in
we're based out in New Road.
New Road.
Lever Road, yeah.
Okay, a couple of off-ramps away from us.
Yeah.
Just
not
after
too
the
far.
Allendale car park. The next one or two more up from there. And Dion is here with you. You bought Dion as well. Dion, just tell us a bit about what you do.
I own the Nino's off New Road.
You own the Nino's?
Yes, the Nino's.
That's good
the
to
Nino's
know.
coffee shop.
Now you'll show some interest, Mr. Hill. He owns the Nino's just down the road from us here.
Yes, now you know where to get good coffee.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, and Dion, you're here today because of what?
Well,
he knows a little bit
and
more.
don't say because you asked us to come in.
He's the one that's more involved with the whole church.
Well, yes. thank you, Darren, for having us here, first of all. And, I just want to thank Ingrid for, it's just, I said to my wife the other day, it's amazing, how we see people struggle in life with certain things, and nobody stands up to do something until somebody stands up to do something.
Yeah.
So we belong to a church in the south of Joburg in Boysons, out of a boxing ring, sort of a boxing gym, the Boysons boxing gym. And there's a little girl in our congregation that's got cerebral palsy.
Okay.
But we've been praying for her for the past couple of months. She was literally told she was going to die. She's 18 months old. And the doctors just told her mother that she wasn't going to make it. So we've got a little girl, Emma. She's 18 months old. So obviously, for obvious reasons, my wife took sort of really close to our heart with little baby Shannon.
Yeah.
And we've decided to really stand up and start doing something, because the medical aid pays for certain things, but there's so much more that baby Shannon needs. Being cerebral palsy, I'm not the doctor, but there's just so much that a cerebral palsy child needs.
Treatments
and
the medical aids don't cover those.
Well, no. Yes, So my wife decided that one morning she woke up and she said, "Dion, we're going to open up a trust for baby Shannon."
Okay.
It's really been a long and slow process, because you see, people get very excited about certain things, and then, as soon as you push. Unfortunately for us, we run a business, so we can't necessarily, give all our time into it. But we've really been supported by, like Ingrid and some other people. So we need to raise quite a bit of money for baby Shannon.
How much you talking about?
Well, we're talking about it in the region of about 144,000 rand per year, just to keep her comfortable. Now, Linda is a single mom.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you some background about Linda. Linda's a single mom. The dad walked away when he found out that baby Shannon was sick. So it's very tough for Linda. She works. Her boss has been very good to her, to give her time off, because it's a high demand kind of situation. Linda, the mom's dad, which was financially supporting her last year in October, he passed away in October last year. So it's been really tough for Linda. Yeah. And we've really just taken it to our hearts to try and help her. But, baby Shannon's, she's being looked after by a maid. Now, a cerebral palsy kid can't be looked after by a maid.
She needs to be in a...
She needs
care.
proper care. Yeah. She needs proper care. She's been so sick. She contracted E. coli the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's been admitted. She was, the tubes that she gets tube fed. She can't swallow. So the whole circumstance and the situation that she's in is really, really tough for her at the moment, And it's not about Linda, it's not about you and me and about the mom. It's about baby Shannon. We really just want to make Shannon's life a little bit more comfortable. So we've taken it upon ourselves to speak to certain people. We're not the kind of people that go around with hats and ask for money. But we just said from our side, from the Nino side, we got on board with some of our suppliers, and it sounds strange, Darren. I think you got my email with the chicken that we're selling. So we try and really everything to just get some funds, some awareness and some funds to raise in. We've just actually in December last year ordered her a little chair that she needs, because being 18 months old, she can still get out of her spinal correction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So her spine can still correct.
And you've got to start as early as possible.
Correct, yes, yeah. So we've just ordered her a chair, and thankfully we could pay, out of the trust fund, we could pay for half of the chair. The medical aid sort of agreed that they would pay the other half. So this chair is now being delivered, and it's such an excitement within the family, because it's something that they couldn't afford. Yeah. And it's something that they really sort of foreseen that they would never have, the chair. So through a lot of prayer and stuff, we've really got some funds together. But that's not enough. And we're just praying that people will help as much as they can. But we need about 144,000 for proper care, home care, for Shannon to be looked after in a proper way in a sterile environment, and just to make life a little bit more comfortable than what she's going through at the moment. She's really, really been ill. She's gone through operations where the doctors have told her, "Listen, you're literally going to die." Well, they told Linda, the mum. And through a lot of faith and prayer, as certain things, she's still here. And I do believe that her life has really influenced everybody else around her. I'm pretty sure you can relate to that. Darren.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can.
So it's an amazing thing just to be able to help, and it's really having a little baby the same age and being so close to us. Linda's actually sort of signed over all legal rights if anything had to happen to Linda, to my wife and I. Shireen
Sure.
and I. So it was a big decision for us, but we really tried to help.
All right. Well, look, through you being here today, and hopefully, and I think the nice thing about this radio station is being focused as an online station. We are broadcasting around the world, not only to expats, but people all over the place. So, we hope, obviously, that there's someone that might be just touched by the story. You've given the background to baby Shannon and her situation as well. Some of it I didn't realize. It was that bad, and the fact that the care is by a domestic worker and who might not be qualified in all the
Not
various
at all.
ways. And when it needs to, when you need to have the facility to be able to get her somewhere if she needs to get to a
Yes.
hospital or to special care. So hopefully someone will, hear this and be able to pitch in and help out. Our email address is live@balls.co.za. We're also available on Facebook and Twitter. But in a moment, we'd like to just make a contribution somewhere in the, I think in the name of Mark and his trust and the help that Mark has managed to get from all our good friends in the world of sport and around the music industry as well. So in a moment, we'd like to hopefully just ease that a little bit and maybe get the ball rolling. Ingrid, you wanted to add something?
Yes, just to let Dion know what we've actually decided to do at Grand Central Motors is take all our new car sales for April and May and contribute a portion of our profits.
Okay.
Wow. Thank
So
you
we're
very
actually
much.
taking a portion of our
Awesome.
profits,
Awesome.
which hopefully will be a lump sum. So we best everybody buy cars,
Bye, Merc.
and then contribute it towards his fund, which I think will really help him.
Fantastic. So there we go. And we'll let you know just what we can do for you here at Balls Visual Radio as well. That is coming up in just a moment as we wrap up our first Wings of Change. Nicole will tell you. You don't know how much, do you?
I don't. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat.
We'll let you know. It's coming up next. Our Wings of Change today with Ingrid from Grand Central Motors and Dion from Nino's. Now, where's your Nino's again?
It's just off New Road.
New Road,
Darren.
up the road from in the Joburg area. And so we just thought, well, obviously Grand Central Motors are going to be giving a portion of their sales in April and May
That's right.
towards baby Shannon. And Nicole, what are we going to do from our Wings of Change?
I don't know. You tell me.
Now you're the person that gives away the that hands over the funds.
How much do we have there?
What? Well, how much do you feel we should start with?
I think.
Darren, you can't ask a woman that.
No, you
No, go on, say,
Give
commit
everything
something.
away.
Say it.
Just look into my eyes.
Say it.
5.
5.
Oh, that's why you want me to say it. Shush, you can say it.
You reckon 5,000?
I
Go a
reckon.
little higher than that.
Okay.
Should we go 10?
Yes.
Should we go 10?
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
So we'll put
For now.
10,000
Yes,
rand
brilliant.
towards baby Shannon, and
fantastic.
hopefully,
So much.
we've
That's
got some
fantastic.
other people that'll add towards that.
That's
So at least
fantastic.
for the next year. And obviously we'll put this up on our website as well, so people can have a look at it and put some details there as well. If they want to get involved, then they can and help out with baby Shannon
Brilliant.
as well.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
Darren.
That's
We really
wonderful.
appreciate it.
Thank
Well,
you
thanks.
very much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it for people that have helped Mark as well. So
Thanks to Mark's
we look-
Foundation.
Thank you.
Well, once we've titled that, we'll let you know exactly what the funds are for Mark's Foundation.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
fantastic.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. Yeah, because obviously from that golf day the other
Yes.
day, Mark's Foundation
Yes.
does benefit. So we'd like to divert some of that towards baby Shannon so that so other kids who, baby Shannon's probably got a long-term battle on her hands.
Yes.
And this is why we'd like to help out in that way.
Thank you so much, Darren. And
All right.
to
Thanks
you.
for coming in, Dion.
Nicole.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Ingrid.
Pleasure.
And
Darren.
thanks, Nicole.
Yay.
There we go. Wings of Change on the way. Let us know if you have something that you need help with the wings. And our
And if you can help.
and if you can help in any way, then all you have to do is drop us a mail live@balls.co.za. Look out for our new email address. We'll get up and running by next week. Wingz with a Z. Everything with a Z. Wingz@balls.co.za. But for now, send it to live@balls.co.za. And you could be helping somebody that really needs your help. Or you could be somebody that might need the help that will
Yes.
be helped out by somebody as well. Or by us, by
Yes.
our Wings. Let's start again next week. We'll have another one. Still